In relief, you did do a fantastic job, actually, Lily.
Did you feel emasculated?
I felt emasculated. I felt nervous. I felt all kinds of things. It was very confusing. Welcome aboard.
Thanks.
How's your week been?
Good. I always just say good. I need a different superlative.
I'd expect of all the people you'd have the widest array of superlatives.
Yeah, but I get stuck because sometimes I just give too much away. I could just go for hours on that question, so I just write that.
Hold it and save it. So what have you been reading this week? What have you got for us?
I've been reading heaps, but I thought because we've got a reduced sort of segment that this,
It
which
chooses you.
Found. Yeah, It Chooses You. Great
That's
title.
an apt title for the segment as well.
Why?
You didn't choose the book.
It chose
It
you.
chose me.
It's a sort of title which you pick up and you feel...
You feel special, like
and you kind of feel like you are meant to buy the book.
Yeah.
It works.
That's a good branding decision on their part. Wow.
So what's the content like?
Yeah, just fall into a black
Does
hole
it live
with
up
that.
to it?
That's just it, really. It's just playing inside.
Good title.
So it's by Miranda, and she was many things. She is a performance artist whom I normally... don't say hate on TV. Don't alienate people, Lily. I'm not really a big fan of performance art, usually speaking, but I really like the stuff that she does, and she kind of wends it into films. So one of my favourite films is Me, You and Everyone We Know, Everybody We Know, a title similar to that. Yeah. And that's pseudo-performance-y, so she plays herself kind of in that, and she's a performance artist in that film.
She plays herself in the film?
Yeah. She often plays a character.
I like that sort of crossover when there's a blurring of lines between what's real and what is her, like sort of Curb Your Enthusiasm type of thing.
Yeah, like breaking the fourth wall kind of thing, where you're just kind of all big mess.
Yeah. Brilliant.
And so she does that. She also writes short stories. So she's actually got a new film come out called Future, or The Future, I think. It's just recently been released. And while she was writing that screenplay, she kind of hit a writer's block a couple of times. And every week, she lives in California in America, and she got a penny saver delivered, which is sort of like trade and exchange, or, you know, like what we get. The old school print version of people wanting to sell things. And she'd go through it and she started thinking, oh my God, like, who are these people? Who wants to sell a leather jacket for $10? What's this? What's the story? Part of it was obviously procrastination because she didn't want to do her actual work. But also she has this really kind of imaginative way of interacting with the world. Yeah. So what she did, and what this book is a story, a kind of a narrative about how she pushes through her procrastination and how her screenplay evolves. Like at one point she goes and visits these people from the penny saver. She calls them all up, goes through, pulls them all up. Some of them are like,
what are you
go away, I don't have anything to do with you. But the ones that are keen, she goes around and she has a look at the item, and then she just asks if she can talk to them basically about their lives. And the most extraordinary people come out of the penny saver and, into stark reality.
That's a really cool sort of concept for a book. I can't help but feel, though, that for her to be writing this screenplay, she had writer's block on, and then to undertake this next... Because did she start doing all this knowingly that it might turn into this? Or did she just start doing that as just she's fascinated by the world, she wanted to know what was happening?
Yeah. Well, she just kind of felt a bit cramped and like panicky, I think. So she wanted to get out and have a look at the world. But I mean, this ended up turning into a book. She finished her screenplay, and now there is a film. So what could have gone horribly wrong and just been a terrible distraction ended up being two artistic projects. So to her credit, she obviously knows what she's doing.
You can. No, what we're going to do, because I think this is quite an interesting book, we're going to throw to a song, come back, three-pronged segment from Lily Richards of Unity Books, everybody. That's a trident. That's Poseidon's trident in book terms. We're going to go to Paradise by Coldplay, a song some people have been requesting today. Hope you enjoy it. Welcome back to You Live, near the end of the show here on Monday the 14th of November. We're joined by Lily Richards from Unity Books, who's had a section spanning 3 because it's so fascinating. And we've sadly had to limit her to one example from the book she's reading. What have you chosen, Lily?
Yeah, really quick. So these are the people in the penny saver that she's gone to visit that turn out to have like these extraordinary stories. And I had to limit myself. It was this or the leopard lady, but it's this guy, Domingo, who's a lovely immigrant from Cuba, who's 45 years old. I don't know if you can see, but on his wall there's a collage of like...
And babies.
Yeah, babies, cars, and like clean-cut woman.
What is that?
Because he's going to, this is awesome as well, he's going to a psychologist at the moment to talk about his fantasies. This is beautiful. These are like what he keeps them in. Can you see that?
Pictures of prison doors, pretty teen blonde, girls and blondes, babies, boys, cars, beautiful pictures,
So that's his filing
so
system.
they're all really well ordered, and he keeps them. So she went there and visited his mum originally, but he ended up seeing these on the wall and was like, hold on, I need to talk to this gentleman. So yeah, but I mean, sorry, I can't say more, but buy this book. It is extremely interesting, and it's like a human tale woven through these crazy, crazy characters that won't let you down.
That's brilliant. Thank you so much, Lily. You actually get to join us for the show wrap-up, so we better quickly check in with our polls we had running today. The first poll, Matt, which one are you going to go for? Who would narrate your life? Who would you rather? And I am devastated to see David Attenborough take such a hammering, even if it is at the hands of Morgan Freeman. Jodie Fellett, oh, that's a tough one, says nobody will ever narrate BBC and Discovery Dog are the same. It's true. He's literally irreplaceable. Thomas Kerr of Ashburton says Freeman has an insanely cool voice. Shawshank Redemption ruled. So congratulate. Oh, I can't do a Morgan Freeman anymore. It's too late in the day. I used to be good.
But desperate of a movie though to have themed your life.
Anyway, who would win in the ring? Monty Beetham. Woo! Over professional boxer Shane Cameron. The people have spoken. Dina Noah says Monty is way scared, and if I was Shane, I would be peeing my pants. And then this. Zemwa Karora says Monty is hearty, but Cameron is a boxer. That is sort of my prevailing thought.
That's what I would have thought. What about you?
I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about. Okay.
Well, there you go. Very, very definitive opinion there from Lily Richards on the boxing front. I mean, other than that, I suppose we've had a great day. We've had some good soft news. We had a good time with Jen Wigmore talking about whether or not Connor Nestor and her are meant to be with one another.
I went to school with her.
With Jen Wigmore? How was she in school? Quickly.
We didn't like each other, but I don't know why. But now we're fine.
But
We've
now
made
it's
up.
cool?
Yeah.
How could anyone not like you? And how could you not like Jen Wigmore?
I don't know, but we're just so likeable, we clash.
Amazing. Hey, congrats on your telly, presenting debut, not just a contributor now, a bona fide TV person, so well done to you.
Thanks.
That's all the time that we have for you today. Thanks for tuning in. Tomorrow, Beck Ronga's going to be on the show. It's going to be awesome.
It's a big old day tomorrow. It's going to be the con man and myself. Thank you so much for tuning in. Kake Diano, good night.